Scene rape.
Stupid question to Australian. Why do all Australians go to Bali?
It's close, it's cheap, and there's so many more women there that are so much easier that just want a passport. You find a single 40-year-old Australian, he's either been to Bali and got his wife over there, just waiting to bring her home, or he's about to go. It is what it is. For an Australian to go to Europe, it's 24 hours away on a flight. So then it's like a week of jet lag. Whereas you can go to Bali for a weekend, get blind, rotten drunk, meet a bunch of boys and girls. And
then you come home and you're back at work on Monday.
It's cheaper to go to Bali for a weekend than it is to go to Sydney or Melbourne, flights included.
Why do Australians keep punching sharks?
Because they deserve it. If you're out surfing or you're out there swimming and there's an 18-foot great white shark swimming at you, what do you think is going to happen if you try and punch it? Have you ever tried to punch anything while you're underwater?
It's incredibly slow.
You're not going to do anything. So if the shark comes up there to eat you, punching him in the nose, it's not going to help anyone. The whole idea of punching a shark in the nose is just a misconception we tell children to make them feel comfortable going into the ocean. But it's not going to help. Chomp chomp.
Why do Australians cook shrimps on barbie dolls?
Why do Australians cook prawns on Barbie dolls? What? We don't cook prawns on Barbie dolls. We have a barbecue, which we call a barbie. We cook things on a barbie. We go to a bottle-o to get booze, we go to a servo to get petrol, and we go to a barbie to have a barbecue.
Why do Australians put beetroot in everything?
Australians love beetroot. We put it on everything because in the 1970s, McDonald's released a burger in Australia and McDonald's put beetroot on the burger. And ever since then, beetroot on a burger has been coined an Australian thing. If you go to Australia and get a burger and you don't put beetroot on it, people look at you like you're weird. Beetroot smoothies, beetroot sandwiches, beetroot soup, beetroot everywhere. It's just good. It's also a superfood, so it's like really healthy for you, but it just makes your waist go a funny colour.
Why do Australians even go to zoo?
As a country Australian boy, I've seen plenty of animals. I've seen kangaroos, wallabies, koalas, wombats, bilbies, Tassie devils, taipans, tiger snakes, adderbox, jellyfish, stonefish, all sorts of amazing things, cassowaries, emus. But you know what I've never seen in Australia? An African elephant or a monkey, because those things don't live in Australia. So as an Australian, if I want to see an African elephant, I go to the zoo.
Dating Australian and Eastern European main differences.
Well, the main differences is the kissing. Everyone's got a kiss. You've got the Eskimo kiss, which is noses. Then you've got the French kiss, which is a bit more. The butterfly kiss, which is like blinking. Then you've got the Australian kiss, which is very much like the French kiss, but down under.
Would you be able to see kangaroos on the streets of Australia?
Well, for starters, we just call them roos because there's that many of them. In Australia, there's approximately 26 million people and about 52 million kangaroos. So twice as many kangaroos to people. And Australia being one of the most heavily regulated places in the world.
You actually have to go to the KA, which is the Kangaroo Authority. You can apply for your license. You have to be over the age of 13 years old. Get your kangaroo license, which means you can actually ride kangaroos to work. You put a saddle on them. You have a kangaroo saddle, just like a horse saddle, and we can ride our kangaroos to work.
Is it safe to run around in the bushes in Australia?
I wouldn't suggest it. We've got red-bellied black snakes, we've got taipans, we've got death adders, we've got brown snakes, we've got funnel webs, we've got all sorts of scorpions and bugs and are other dangerous creatures, so I would suggest not running around in the bush on your own, or at least be careful while you do it. Don't mess with the animals. You've probably seen that famous TikTok video of a silly woman or silly man holding a blue-ringed octopus in their hand. That is the world's most deadly octopus that will kill you.
There's one animal in Australia, but I forgot its name, dropping out of trees.
Probably our most famous animal. It's called a drop bear. Have you ever heard of a drop bear? Well, they are absolutely deadly. They are incredibly vicious. If they're in a tree and you walk under the tree, they do jump out of the trees. They fall straight out onto your head, and they love to eat brains.
But there is one way that that you can like repel them. So if you ever go camping in Australia, you can go to the shop and buy a human urine in a spray. It's been cleaned and stuff, so it's okay, but it has a scent in it, and you can spray yourself with human urine, and it does actually keep the drop bears at bay. It's very, very important. Canada have real bears. Australia, we've got drop bears.
I'd pick a real bear any day.
Thank you very much, guys, for watching our video. Please put like, dislike, and comment below if you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna see you next week.
Ириденко, не лгам.